Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for April 20th, 2025. Happy 420. We've got a Sunday campaign features thing with a whole bunch of stuff. Way of the Otter has plus coin. Sook has plus coin. Each player starts with a goat, 6 spoils, and 3 estates. Okay, so I assume when you play a card using... Oh, okay. You play a card... Yeah. Okay, that's what I would expect. And then we start with spoils. 6 spoils. Which means we have 4 spoils in our next hand. Wow. Well... Well, so Sook does seem pretty good. We can so obviously we can trash an estate here with goat. We'd also just get a Sook and trash the other estate, or both estates. Yeah. And then next turn, we're going to have 4 spoils in an estate. So we could get another Sook and trash that estate. And we would have played 4 of our 6 spoils. We'd have 2 spoils left, 2 Sooks, goat, and that's it, I think. And then we need to get a fortress. Does it possibly make more sense to get a fortress and not 2 Sooks? I don't think so. We are going to want to presumably use Sook to also trash the goat itself at some point, but I guess that's not super urgent. Draw-wise, it's just Alchemist, so I guess we're going to want to play with that. So I guess the other thing we could do is get a potion now. It'd be really nice if the goat was in the other hand so that we could buy Sook on this hand, trash 2 estates, and then goat trash the other estate without needing to get a Sook to do it. But we can't always play extra spoils if we just want to empty the deck out. If we get a potion, that will cost our Suka coin, which basically offsets the otter coin, or not the otter, but the plus coin thing. And then the goat will still be around, so that's 6. If we don't trash that other estate, that's 5. Plus any spoils, but each spoils is worth more coins than Sook by itself. So I think we would obviously we wouldn't be able to buy Fortress Alchemist, but we might be able to buy Fortress Alchemist Sook. But we might be able to either buy Alchemist Fortress or Alchemist Sook or something like that. We keep a spoils in this hand to buy a 4 cost if that's what we want to do, and get that potion, maybe. Yeah, I think it's fine to keep some of the spoils around for now because we're not getting a ton of immediate value out of super contracting them out of the deck. So I think we go potion and keep the spoils here, and this turn we buy the Sook and trash. They got the better opening, it looks like. Okay. We'll keep the other 2 spoils and take the Alchemist here. We got a Conclave? So it says 3 on it, but it's actually 4 because of this thing, which is like one of the downsides to this interface. All right, so now we need a fortress. We'd like another souk. Do we just play both of these spoils? I think so. Well, hold on. We're definitely gonna play one of them. Down there we have Alchemist Potion. We're gonna have like Overdraw here. Wait, what if we trash the goat now? Yeah. What if we do that? Like, obviously we don't need the Alchemist right now, but... Oh god. Is it really gonna do this every time just because of the coin thing? Jesus. Okay. So we want another souk. We need another fortress to play it with. And then we could just take another alchemist. Again, it doesn't really do anything now, but it will eventually. The alternative is like we take a conclave, which gets us a little bit more money next turn. How much money are we going to have? So these souks were worth 6 and 7, essentially, which is why we have 13. The next one is going to be worth 5, so we're going to have 18 and 4 buys. Which would be enough for souk, souk, fortress, fortress. So getting to 20 with the conclave doesn't really help anything important, I don't think. Oh my god. This is so annoying. Okay. Get the last souk. Another fortress. We don't currently need another alchemist, but it wouldn't hurt to have more. And then conclaves now do start to look potentially nice to have because like we can potentially play some of our souks earlier in the turn when our hand size is smaller. Although to do that we have to not top deck the alchemists potentially. So it's like it is awkward. What else can we do? What else can we do? Be-do. Smugglers can always be played as Way of the Otter, so it's not a terrible pickup just like to have the option. And it gives us a coin even if we don't need it for cards, which is nice. Yeah, I'm thinking like Conclave, Smuggler's Fortress. Like, the first Souk that we played, we had 5 cards in hand after playing it. Okay. And now it's going to be worse than that. It's like, if we were to draw a Conclave right there, we'd want to use it. Because at this point, maybe not so much. But they gain Fortress, Gold, Pixie. So we could smuggle a Pixie. Or not. I mean, do we want to smuggle a Pixie and then play one of these Souks as Otter? I guess it'll make as much money as Otter as it will otherwise. But if we're going to do that, smuggle the Pixie, we Enclave, play Souk normally, and then we... Really? If we just want a coin, we could play the Pixie as Otter. Or we could see what boon we get. What's left in the boon pile? Sky's Gift and Sun's Gift are the only ones that are gone? Well, that's... What would we want? Earth's Gift is not actually useful. Fields, forests, those are fine. Mountains would be, well, we just wouldn't take it. Swamp's Gift is good. But it's not, like, there's not a lot of stuff that we would actually take. So I think I'm just going to do this. Okay. Oh, we could... If we got forests or Earth's-Gift, we could end the game. I didn't realize... And we can no info undo that too. Well, I mean, I guess we'll take it. But okay. We probably need to take some points, although it's not like they're going to be able to empty on Pixies. I'm the one with 6 Souks. They don't have that many buys. They do have the Pixie. The more provinces we take, the worse our deck gets, is the thing. But maybe it doesn't matter because all we need to do next turn is empty Pixies, and we don't need a ton of money for that. We go Alchemist. We want one more Conclave. One more action in the deck could be helpful for then playing other stuff as Otter instead of whatever, like, to make up some of the money that we're going to lose from having the provinces. So I could see getting another Conclave. Or we could just get triple province pixie. That's probably better. Oh, I guess figurine gives them bias. Okay. All right. They took 2 provinces. I don't think we can get 3 provinces, but we can get 4 pixies, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess we're supposed to play Fortress first in case we draw Conclave. Another one. I mean, we could just play a Souk now. It's only worth 3 coins, but that's still honestly fine. This is also worth 3 coins, but... Oh no, we have another one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're all... Wait, are we... Do we already have it? We don't need the 4 pixies. I guess we do. It's... kind of... sad in a way. We really didn't have to do anything with our deck there. I wanna see how far would we have actually gotten if we hadn't done that. Oh, we wouldn't take that anyway. I guess, would we draw here? Why does now this one doesn't say how much money it makes? 12 coins and 4 buys. It's still not very impressive, really. What if we play it for draw? Oh, we could smuggle the pixie. Incredible. Oh, the value. So yeah, our deck could have been able to do better. Still not quite triple province, but almost double province and end the game. Anyway, not that it matters, but so yeah, gold. I don't know why you want gold here. That seems not great. Or at least, if you're gonna do that, don't get 4 Souks. Like, I mean, then I don't know what you're doing exactly if you're going that direction, but like, Souk and gold don't exactly play well together. Yeah. Anyway, well, actually, I just played a league match, and in the final game of the league match, I skipped Souk entirely. It was a board with Fortress, Tomb, Collection, Cathedral, Crown, Remodel, Scepter. I think those were all the relevant cards. So it was like, you get Cathedral and you start trashing, you get Tomb points, and then you get Fortress, and so Cathedral doesn't actually reduce your hand size, and I was using Remodel to turn Fortresses into the 5-cost treasures, like the Collection, Crown, and Scepter. Well, mostly Collection, because then you want to buy the crowns, you know, so you get the collection points. Anyway, it was like a VP chip printer, but like the Souk was on the board too, but it just didn't like ever seem to make sense to get one, which made me feel very strange, because Souk is like, I don't know, I always, like almost every time I play a game with Souk, I'm like, Souk is a good card, like, wow. Not like I'm actually surprised, but like it's just like, oh, look at that! Like I played a game with Sook and it was centralizing, and I skipped it on that board. It was like, oh my gosh, what is happening? So we made up for it here. We did the Sook thing. All is right with the world again. Anyway, so yeah, my win streak has continued. This is going pretty well lately. I'm up to 16. That's pretty nice. My previous longest was 10. So you know, as I said before, I'm more interested in upping the win rate. But I have to. I think I calculated that by the time I have played 200 games, I have to lose at most one more time if I want to get to 80%. It turns out it's really hard. Like once your win rate is already like pretty high, it's really hard to raise it much further because, well, you know, it just takes a long time. Maybe hard isn't exactly the right word, but it's at the very least it's time consuming. I mean, obviously, like actually winning that many games, you know, is also hard because if it wasn't hard, then I would have done it already. But anyway. But still, pretty happy with how things have been going lately. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.